Smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
So going from being free, you free, you able to work, function with your partners, family, females, or whatever at that time. So that time that you do reach that sentencing, when you in court, they tell you that you're going to prison for however long.
Right.
From that point to when you get to prison, how long does it take you to realize, okay, I'm gonna be in this bitch for a minute? It's not just going to the county and coming home.
Right. So you're dealing with a couple things, man. I had every warning to know that it wasn't gonna go right with me. Just period. From my brother going a year prior to my homeboy. So it's like it's my turn. Right. Ain't no getting away, right? It's my turn. Is the mentality. But when you 17, you thinking about the people you went to school with. You thinking about graduating. So just thinking about it. People are getting ready to go to prom. People are getting ready to graduate. Here I am, headed to prison. Ain't no graduation ceremony. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I done signed up and I done participated under a whole different code, right? And it was hurtful, man. It was tears. It was crying. It was anger. The tears turned to anger. The anger turned to frustration. Even though I put myself in a situation, I was just if I had to describe my mentality, it was anger. It was just all anger, just nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for the scenario. So I was like I say a lot online. I was just a rotten ass nigga that was mad. Yeah.
So when you reach your cell, like where they gonna house you for however long you sentenced, how was that initial meeting?
Okay, so the county jail, first I was in the county, I bonded out, and I came right back after I got my time to the PARD. Let's just say PARD. Back then it was flow. Got right back to the flow. It was Galveston County, old jail, 2 flow, second floor, 2E, another gladiator type, institution. Because you got to remember, if the streets are wild and there's no cameras, jail is way wilder.
Right.
Yeah, jail is way wilder at this point, man. I mean, from people getting raped, from all kind of stuff. People getting broomsticks stuck in their ass. Like, jail is completely off the chain. Like, yeah, it's completely another death trap. You know what I'm saying? You escape the streets just to run into jail in this death trap. But after being sentenced, they had me back on the same flow, 2E. We rocking and rolling. Now it's just getting prepared to go to prison, which my mentality is, back then it was like, if you go into prison, we had a saying in the 90s. The 90s saying was, keep it real. Like, keep it real. Man, oh, you all right, man, hold your head up, keep it real. Meaning, like, stay down for what you put down. So when I was headed to prison, that's what it take, 45 days back then. After you get sentenced, it takes 45 days for the state to pick you up. You are no longer, you are property of the state of Texas. Yeah, and the state will come in 45 days to pick up their property. And once they pick you up, they'll tell you where you're going or what's going on. I went to Holiday Unit, was the first unit. I never really adjusted to prison, bro. I had an 8-year sentence. I did 7 years, 3 months, and 10 days on a 7-year sentence. I never adjusted to prison because prison was slavery back then. It was concentration camps. Like, white boys treating niggas bad and getting away with it.
Yeah. Especially like, I know that you went to one of the more prominent units in Texas, being Ferguson.
Right.
And just from, us networking online, I see that there's a lot of other notable people that you function with and maybe met along the way. How did some of those connections come prior to, or like, for instance, the Hollywoods, the Dewberries, Charlestons, etc.? Like, where did some of these connections start coming into play?
Well, my first unit was Clemens unit in Brazilia. It's probably about like an hour or so away from here, and that bitch called Burning Hell. That's what they came and do an interview with me about, and the story on was about Clemens and Brazuria. Ferguson came probably like 2 years into my sentence. And I met Hollywood and them. I met Blue Hands and them on Clemens. So it's like, think of it like a fraternity of going to different schools or colleges. It's like that. But these ain't colleges. These are plantations. Right. So I met other slaves on other plantations.
Gorillas.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? And you know, when you walk through that door, it is what it is, man. Like back then, when you walk through the door, they had a thing called checking you. Like you had to get checked. Like this is just what it is. This is what prison is. Everybody got to get their manhood checked coming through the door. Why? Because we at war in prison. Not only are we at war with the white boys that run the prison, we at war with the Mexicans and the white boys that's locked up. So just because you coming off the street playing tough, we need to know you really tough, because it's going to be a situation where your life or my life is in either one of our hands, right? And we got to know you about that.
Right.
Yeah, ain't no coming through the door with your reputation. You got to come through the door with your heart. You feel me? And the motherfucking heart check was like, it was dirty. Like, it wasn't supposed to be fair. Yeah, it was supposed to see if you could stand up to adversity. You know? So they would, sometimes they'll jump you. Niggas done got as low down as jumping niggas' ass. Other times, so the worst case scenario is you come through the door and niggas jump you. Right? Niggas just jump on you just because. You're a Houston niggas, Dallas niggas just jump on you. Like, fuck you, nigga. I don't give a fuck where you from. You from Braeswood, Southport, nigga, fuck you. Yeah, nigga jump you, take all your shit. Other scenarios, they do this thing called backdooring you, right? See, we had backdooring you before the way y'all use backdooring you. In Texas prison culture, backdooring you meaning like a nigga, you fight multiple people. So it'll be like, okay, me and Pico gonna fight, and they'll line it up. So me and you will start fighting, and then all of a sudden in the fight, you'll stop, and another nigga will jump in and just square up with you and start fighting. And you don't know how long this gonna go on because you only signed up to fight Pico.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it start, and then that's the whole point, to confuse you, and you know what I'm saying, make you fold up. And you know, a lot of people folded up.